What's poppin' YouTube? It's your number one Rap Facts News. We are back with another video. We got up your boy Gucci Mane. He hit the Breakfast Club and he addressed the issues that he had with Jezzy. He had his wife with him too, Keisha Carr. He spitting a lot of tea. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what they call it now, tea. So anyway, he was like, actually, I got the audio. I'm gonna just let y'all listen to it, but let me know how y'all feel about this. He said that his wife offered him $1 million not to do the verses because she didn't know if Gucci Man was gonna spaz out up in there, which he said he was a few days ago on another interview. He said if Jeezy would have played this certain song that, he would have spazzed out up in there. He actually said he was gonna kill Gucci Man. Jeezy. That's crazy work. Uh then in this interview he just did with the Breakfast Club, he said that, he made Jeezy get up out of the airplane seat. He made Jeezy get up out of his seat, man. He went to the airplane and he went to sit down and look who was sitting in his seat. Jeezy. So he said his pride would let Jeezy stay in the seat, and he made Jeezy get out of his seat. So that's crazy work, man. These guys been beefing for a long time, like maybe since the early 2000s, man. Maybe 20 years. They've been beefing 20 years. Somebody lost their life in this beef. Gucci ended up going to jail. He ended up being murder charges, all kind of stuff, all because of Jeezy put a $10,000 bounty up on Gucci Man chain. So somebody put a play together and they lured Gucci Man into this house, a stripper chick, and Gucci was sitting there chilling with the strippers, and he was ambushed by some guys. So, long story short, Gucci ended up killing a guy, and they actually said Gucci ended up burying the guy. They said Gucci ended up burying this guy, man. So that's crazy work, man. That's real crazy work, man. But yeah, man, these two been beefing for a long time, man. They've been beefing for a long time, and it seems like Gucci Man don't want to squash it, because reason being, like, Jesus tried to make this dude crash out, basically. If I send somebody you can steal your chain and you end up killing them, guess what? You go to jail for murder. But Gucci ended up beating it because it was I think it was some type of charge where you get to kill people and don't nothing happen. I forget. Y'all drop it down in the comments. What kind of charge is that? Self-defense, something like that. But yeah, man, it'd be great if these two guys can sit down, man, and squash all that, man, and go on tour together, something like that. Get the bag, you know what I'm saying? But these guys so rich, they don't care. They got a lot of pride. They don't care about none of that, man. But it'll be good for the culture, man, if these two got together and actually went on tour. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? But anyway, we gonna go and jump into the video, man. I want me coming back after this. So just sit back, grab some popcorn, roll you up some, hit the gas, whatever you gonna do, hit the blow, whatever you gonna do, man. And just listen to what Gucci Man had to say about this whole situation, man. I'm gonna check you out in the next video. It's your number one Rap Facts News. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe on the video. I'm out.
When you did verses, right? What was your mind frame during verses? And Keisha, when you knew he was doing verses against somebody that was
Yes.
his arch enemy at the time, right? What was your mind frame? Because you knew At any moment, it could have went
Yeah.
bad.
Did you want him to do it?
I
just saw
told
your
him
look.
not to.
And she said not
I
do
said,
it.
you're not doing that. I said, I will pay you $1 million not to do this.
She told me that. Swear to God. She's like, I pay you $1 million not to do the verses. I'm like, I'm gonna do the verses.
So how did for people that don't know, how did that verses come about? And what was your mind to do the songs that you did in that moment? Because I mean, I think everybody felt it watching, and people that were they were like, "Oh, this is gonna end up nasty."
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. I seen an interview where Jesus was saying like, if I do a verses, I want to do it with Gucci, right? So after that, P had hit me like, bro, you heard Jesus say he want to do a verse with you. Would you do it? And I was like, I don't know if I do no. I don't know if I want to do no verse. I ain't really there yet. Then he came back like, bro, I think this
When you did verses, right?
to be big if you do it. So next thing you know, Swiss and Larry Jackson end up hearing me, and we end up doing say we're gonna do the verses, right? And my mind frame going into it was like I was excited about it, like because all the previous verses was so big. So I'm like, man, this dope. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be big for me. Everybody gonna be like, my catalog gonna go up. People gonna just I was excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Now when
And
you
actually, Jezzy said he said here on Breakfast Club he wanted to do it with you, but you turned it down. That's what that conversation was. That was back in 2020.
I don't think I turned it down. I think I turned down doing verses, period. But I was open to do the verses. When they finally like broke it down to me, like, okay, this the business about it. This how all this good can come out of it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
and
Keisha, you didn't want him to do it because you knew he could potentially have an episode? Or
No, I just don't trust it. I don't know. God forbid GC go say the wrong thing and things pop off. I ain't got time.
where were you when he was doing the verse?
To be big if you do it.
So
I
you
was
there?
pregnant at home. No, he didn't want me there.
So you were watching it.
Yeah, my hands was wet, sweating. I'm nervous. I'm like, Lord Jesus, help me
So
with
when he
this.
did that song, what were you thinking when he did that song? When he did that song, like, oh my goodness.
I'm just like this, like any normal person. I'm in the bed watching it like everybody else, scared.
And Jezzy, you said you were lucky that
You
I'm sorry,
calling
Jezzy.
Jezzy, don't do it.
Sorry, Gucci. You said that you were happy that Jezzy took the moment to kind of shift the energy
I
a
would
bit.
say, in hindsight, I'm like, I respect the way he did what he said. You know what I'm saying? And you know what he said made sense. You know what I'm saying? But at that moment, in the moment, like in the heat of the moment, I wasn't thinking like, I'm happy he said that. In the heat of the moment, I was just like, man, what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let's get on to the what we doing. But when I look back on, I'm like, that was smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was smart, and it was deep. Yeah.
Did y'all speak before y'all did the verses personally?
Yeah, we did.
Or y'all did speak beforehand?
Yeah.
How was that conversation? Was that the first time y'all spoke?
I was pregnant at home. No, he didn't want me there.
So throughout the years, or
Man, it was funny because we seen each other on the airplane, right? And he was sitting in my seat.
Oh God.
That's
It's the
funny.
craziest junk ever. I ain't never told the story, right? He's sitting in my seat, right? So I'm like, damn, I don't even want to talk to him, but I gotta tell this dude get out my seat. So it's like, I'm like, hey man, you in my seat, you gotta get out my seat. But he see who it is. He like, well, I'm sitting in the same seat. Can you sit in mine? I'm like, nah, I can't sit in your seat. You just gotta get up. That was the conversation we had prior.
damn. If there would have been anybody else, you probably would have been like, go ahead, sit in
Now
the seat.
you gotta get up. You got to get up.
And he don't want to get up.
I can't, cause my pride won't let me say that you in my seat and I just, okay, I'm gonna sit over here.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, get up.
When was that?
But
What
his
year was
pride
that?
won't allow him to be like, man, Gucci man told me to get up and I
Right.
Oh, he got up and moved. He got up and moved.
What, throughout the years,
Listen, let me talk.
throughout the
Listen, let me talk.
I don't want to talk.
This shit by Dope B. This shit by Nipsey Hussle. This shit by motherfucking Pop Smoke.
Listen,
Let me talk.